Hi, my name's Nicole and this is Pluto. I'm under quarantine right now because I probably have the coronavirus, but it's fine. I figured since I'm feeling a little better, I might as well make like a video, show you guys Pluto, and just try something new, get out of my comfort zone, you know? Actually, getting out of my comfort zone is how I probably got the coronavirus. This is something I've always wanted to do, but I've never really had the time to do it with like school and work. So now that I'm quarantined for the next 21 days or so, oh gosh, I figured I would make a video and just, I don't know, try something new. This is Pluto. I got him in December 2016. He's a feisty little fella. He hissed at me before I got him out today. He's all I have with me right now. Alright, so Pluto is a ball python. I got him in December 2016. So he's like roughly maybe 4 years old by now. Because I didn't get him when he was a baby. I got him when he was juvenile. But he wasn't quite a baby, so he was maybe like half a year to a year old when I got him. I see a lot of like pet YouTubers and stuff. And I'm like, wow, talking about my animals to people? Whoa. Educating people about animals? Whoa. So I thought, why don't I try making a video, you know? I just want to go through like my list of animals that I have, just to like, let you guys know what you can expect from this channel in the future whenever I do get out of quarantine. So the first animal I ever owned that wasn't like a dog or a fish was my leopard gecko named Freckles. I still have her. She's, I think 4 years old this year. Yeah, she's gonna be 4 in May. That's her gotcha day, May 9th, 2016. And I fell in love with her. I wanted one so bad for the longest time, and my mom finally said yes. She didn't want any crickets in the house, but she gave up and said yes. And so one day we went to dinner with my grandma, and then we went to the pet store, which I'm not proud of getting Freckles at Petco, but that was 4 years ago. I was a child. And I had done my research, but I had this mentality that I wanted to rescue a leopard gecko from the pet store, even though paying the pet store for the leopard gecko defeats the purpose of rescuing it. I still like had that mentality when I was younger, and do I regret it? No. I love Freckles. Like, I would not have chosen another leopard gecko at the time. Like, as my first animal, she has been phenomenal, and I would not change it for the world. Everyone else I got from breeders and Repticon. My second animal is Pluto. He's bit me, I think, once. And that was my fault. It was, I didn't have tongs to feed him with, so I had the mouse in my hand, like I had the tail in my hand. And then I went to, like, dangle it for him, and he thought my hand was part of the mouse, and he got me right in the knuckle, and it hurt so bad, and it scared me so bad. I didn't hold him for a little while, because I was afraid of him. But, we got back together. We made up. I forgive him. It was my fault. I'm being a good boy. My third animal is a crested gecko. Her name is Ellie. She's a wild child. I got her in February 2017. Here's a picture of her. She has probably bit me the most out of all my animals. Crested geckos in general are very, My fourth animal is an African fat-tailed gecko named Pixie. She's the most docile animal I own. It's insane. I can do anything with her. Like, she has trouble getting shed off her toes every so often. I try to keep her humidity up pretty high. I live in Florida, so it's not too difficult, but she still has trouble with a few of her toes. So there's a lot of times where I have to pick her up and then like soak her and then pull her out and make sure I can work the shed off her toes without hurting her toes. And she holds still the entire time, and she doesn't bite me, and she's just so calm. And it's insane. I've never met a reptile like that. So she's a blessing. She's super sweet, super docile. And I remember when I first got her, she bit me a lot. We had gone to a Repticon, and some lady with a big purse, her purse knocked the gecko off the table, and she just smashed it in the floor, like in her little deli cup. And I felt so awful for this gecko. She was just so scared, and I was just like, hey, I'm buying this gecko. My 5th animals are 3 White's tree frogs. White's tree frogs are a special species. They're very, very silly. They're voracious eaters. They will eat anything. They will try to eat your finger as well, which is hilarious when they try. They will try to eat each other too, which is quite annoying. But they're adorable. They croak in the middle of the night, which is sometimes annoying, but right now, since I miss them, it's so endearing and adorable. But White's tree frogs are super interesting and super cute, and as they grow, they look sillier and sillier, like as they get older and they gain more weight. My 6th animal was actually a tarantula. A friend of mine had sent me this tarantula because I had spoken about really wanting one, and I'm very grateful. But the company, we had ordered a juvenile female because I wanted her to live as long as possible, because I really wanted a tarantula in my life. They interest me so much. But the company had sent me an ultimate male, which is a fully grown male adult that has molted for the last time in his life and will die. And I didn't know this. I had thought I got a female, and I had sent a picture to my brother, who was super interested in like reptiles and insects and arachnids and whatnot, and he's like, that's a male. That's a fully grown ultimate male. He's going to die. And I'm like, what? Oh no. He pointed out the pedipalps and the tibial spurs of my tarantula and told me that's not a female. And I looked it up on the internet, and he was correct. The tarantula died a few weeks later, sadly. It was a pink toe. It was absolutely beautiful and super, super friendly. I love introducing my animals to my friends, because when they hold a snake or a tarantula for the first time, they're like, wow, this isn't so scary. And then I'm like, yeah, I know. I hold this little guy all the time. My 7th animal is actually my first ever animal. Is my dog, Bella. She has a very special place in my heart. She's a 12-year-old Brussels Griffon mixed with Chihuahua, and she is a wild child as well. I love her to death. She's actually diabetic. As dogs get older, their risk for diabetes goes up, and sadly she was diagnosed with diabetes in 2014, and ever since then we've been giving her insulin shots twice a day, keeping an eye on her blood sugar, and she's been happy and healthy ever since. So thankfully dogs with diabetes can live like very long, happy, healthy lives still, so thank God for that. I hope you enjoy this video. It's probably going to be short.